Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a great day. I've been thinking a lot lately about, some of the stuff that's been going on with me, been going on in my life, some of the ideas that I've been having, and it's all been really getting the wheels turning in my head as to, what is the key that really has been making myself or others, what is the key that makes some people a lot of money, and then what is it that causes a lot of other people to maybe not make money or not be successful or not have their ideas come to fruition? What is it that makes the big difference? And now, the example that I like to use a lot is, how many of you, maybe you've read The Hunger Games, or you read a biography on Steve Jobs, or you read The Lord of the Rings, and you thought to yourself, wow, this would make a really, really good movie. Now, if you're anything like me, and you read a lot, or maybe you read a lot of fiction or biographies or just books in general, and you've ever thought, wow, this would make a really good movie, well, there's an idea. There's an idea that you can make a lot of money on. Lord of the Rings, for example, one of the highest grossing or most popular films or film franchise or trilogies, certainly to date. I know certainly I would have liked to have been the one to have made that come true on the big screen, but it didn't happen for me, even though I had that idea. I know I had the idea for The Hunger Games, for example, long before it was even in production. But I wasn't the one that made it happen. And why is that? And the reason is because it's not... Oh, here comes the rain. It's not ideas that make people money. I look back and I go, man, I wish I'd thought about Snapchat first. I wish I'd thought about Facebook first, because they're all simple ideas. But it's not the idea that makes people money. What allows people to become successful, what allows people to really achieve their goals, achieve their dreams, and achieve that level of wealth and success is the execution. Because without execution, you don't have anything. It's action is what causes success. And that's the reason that I always tell people, and you'll hear anyone who's ever been wealthy or made money or been successful, everyone will tell you, write your goals down. And the reason is because they'll drive you towards the actions that will cause the success. It's not just the idea anymore. It's not just the thought of achieving a specific goal. It's bringing your awareness and your attention to the actions that you can take to achieve those dreams. So for example, if you want to make, say, $1 million, or maybe you need to start smaller than that. Maybe your goal is $100 million. We'll go bigger. But if you want to make $100 million, don't take the actions that are going to cause you to make $100 million, because you're not there yet. You're not at that level. You're not able to take that action. What you need to do is you need to set your goals straight, and you need to set your priorities, and you need to treat it like stepping stones. So I always tell people every single time that I'm coaching someone who's never really been involved with business, start with whatever it's going to take to make an extra $100 this month. And for a lot of people, they think, well, I don't want to make $100. I want to make $100,000. And that's true. It's good to have those goals. It's good to want to make $100,000. But most people are not going to have the idea that makes them $100,000 right off the bat. They need to start small. They need to start with an extra $100. And once you make $100, you can go on and you can grow it, and you make $200. And once you make $200, there's a saying, your first million is the hardest to get. And it's true, because the way that the process of growing your income, the process of growing your wealth and your success, it's almost exponential in a way. The going from 0 to 1 million is a lot harder than going from 1 million to 2, because it's different strategies, it's different ideas, it's different execution. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, maybe you're trying to start a new business, maybe you're, going into consulting, or maybe your goal is to get a degree. Because listen, even if your goal is to get a degree, even if you're doing schooling and stuff, and that's great. School has its place, certain jobs need degrees, that's fine. But even still, you're not going to be able to get a degree without studying, without, spending the time in school. Most certified professionals spend, I think it's 18,000 hours studying in that profession. Lawyers, doctors, certified professionals, 18,000 hours before they're in the courtroom preparing for that case, before they're, the doctor, before they're operating on the patient. And most people, when they go to start a business, they're not willing to spend 5 hours. They're not willing to spend you know, 10 hours a week doing calls, because that's an extra 10 hours that they could be with friends, that you can be at the movies. And it's all about your awareness. It's all about whatever you want to achieve. You have to place your thoughts and your actions on those goals. So guys, please realize that whatever it is that you want to do, it's not the thought of doing it that's going to make it happen. I know there's a lot of people that think that's how the law of attraction works, and if I think it, it will. If I think it, so it will be. And that's not how it works. If you think about it and if you take the action required, then you can achieve anything. So I hope this video really helped everyone out, and as always, I'll be catching y'all later.